glad you're here. Thank you very much for joining me. Earlier, I made a video and I talked about how the Strait of Hormuz is not open, how Iran has changed their mind, turned the tides on all the different vessels that were trying to leave, and how they fired upon at least two vessels. And one of those is this one right here. The ship is owned by India. It is the Sanmar Herald, and it was carrying about 2 million, or it is carrying about 2 million uh, um, barrels of fuel. The fuel is Iraqi oil that they filled up with, and they were heading out after they received information that the strait was open. The captain evidently did get clearance to pass through the Strait of Hormuz when they were fired upon. They sent out a emergency distress on channel 16, which was high frequency messaging to what they called the SEPA Navy, which is the IRGC Navy of Iran. I'll play the recording for you. In the recording, he states, SEPA Navy, motor tanker, Sanmar Herald. You gave me clearance to go. You are now firing. Let me turn back. My name is second on your list. You gave me clearance to go. You are firing now.
SEPA Navy, motor tanker Sanmar Herald, SEPA Navy, you gave me clearance to go. SEPA Navy, this is motor tanker Sanmar Herald, you gave me clearance to go. My name second on your list. You gave me clearance to go. You are firing now. Let me turn back.
Here is the track of the ship, and I've talked about this location earlier. How more than likely Iran has gunships in that area, and this is where they were probably, fired upon, and then they turned back and are parked over here along with everybody else. Iran is still charging up to $2 million for what they call transit fees for vessels to safely go through this area. I don't know if this vessel paid that fee, but they did receive prior approval to pass through the strait. It says that his name was second on the list. So I'm going to play that video for you.
SEPA Navy, motor tanker Sanmar Herald, SEPA Navy, you gave me clearance to go. SEPA Navy, this is motor tanker Sanmar Herald, you gave me clearance to go. My name second on your list. You gave me clearance to go. You are firing now. Let me turn back.
So, yeah, just another indication how Iran does not keep their word. They don't believe they have to for other religions that they consider infidels. They can lie as much as they want. So I don't know if the payment didn't go through properly, or they decided just to keep the money, or maybe no payment was received at all. This vessel was moving during a time when there was this mad dash to pass through the Strait of Hormuz at the time, when they thought it had opened. Now, they did let, which is interesting, 2 cruise ships transverse through the strait. Here we got 1, but they were really hugging the coastline when they passed through. See that? There's the one. And I'll show you the other one that they did let through, which would be, I'm not going to try and pronounce the names of them. This one right here. And I'll show you the track of that one. Yeah, they were hugging the Oman coast at the time when they left. Supposedly there wasn't any passengers on it, though. Now, one of the vessels, I don't know if it's on here. Let me see. Main shift. said that, yeah, this one right here, said that there was a splash in the waters near it when it was leaving. They said it was some sort of projectile, maybe a warning shot. Good thing they got through there safely because the main ship has about 1,000 crew members, and the MSC Arabia, they have about 1,700 crew members. You know, I don't think these people signed up when they went on these cruise ships, to take care of passengers and different things, serve meals, cook meals, things like that. They expected to be in a war zone. Yeah, they're not getting hazard pay. I talked about how when the sanctions started against a lot of the ghost ships, how the crew members were stuck on these vessels for months and were not even allowed to get off. Food and water was being brought to them, offshore. But for all the sailors that are stuck on the ship, yeah, they just can't jump overboard and get off. There's currently about 800 to 1,000 vessels that are stuck in the Persian Gulf, Strait of Hormuz. For the number of oil tankers, there is 426 oil tankers stranded there. 53 LNG liquid gas carriers, and who knows how many cargo vessels. At one time, they said there was like 130 cargo vessels stuck there. But the tankers are the red ones, and the cargo vessels are the green arrows. And then down over here, the blue ones are maybe tugboats. They could be cruise ships because there is other cruise ships in the area, what they call special crafts or high-speed craft. But you can see there's a lot of them that are stranded here. Yeah, so what are your thoughts? Put your comments down below. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, please share, and subscribe. And I will talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.